Hello everyone, welcome to the many-to-many relationship mapping tutorial with dynamodb and Spring Boot. For this example, I have taken three models: feature, voucher, and quotas. Feature and voucher having a many-to-many relationship. So here you can see the voucher ID as multiple feature IDs and the feature ID as multiple voucher ID. So when you need to represent relationship in DynamoDB, what you need to do is, so for the voucher record, you need to have the range key as feature ID. So in this example, I've used a single table. What I'll do is I insert a voucher record with feature ID as a range key, and I'll also have the voucher detail in the same table with voucher ID as a primary key and voucher ID as a secondary key, sort key, and I'll have one more record with feature ID as the primary key and feature ID as the secondary key. And I'll also be creating a GSI on the secondary keys or the partition key, because so with voucher ID I'll be able to get the feature and voucher details, but with feature ID I cannot query since this is secondary key or the range key. So what I'll do is I'll create a GSI on this, then I'll be able to query with the feature ID. I'll get both the voucher details and the feature details. So this is how you get both these details using the many-to-many relationship. So with Spring Boot, how we can implement this? So I have created three set of APIs. I'll give the GitHub link in the video description, so you can check it out. So the feature controller has only one method which will allow you to create the feature, and the voucher controller has one method which will allow you to create the voucher. First, you will create the feature ID. So I'll share the payload. So how I'm going to create this. So the feature ID will have the feature name and description. So you'll get a feature record. And there is one more thing called quotas. So this quotas is like I thought of making this complex, so I've introduced quotas. This contains the details of feature that you are going to use to create a voucher. So I have three features here that contain the quotas, and we'll have the voucher details. So while creating the voucher, instead of giving the feature IDs directly, we'll give the quota ID here. So, this will be used to create the voucher. So I'll show you the NoSQL workbench. So this is how with the quota ID here mentioned here. Sorry, with the voucher ID mentioned here, you can query in DynamoDB and get all the results. So I mentioned this as master DB, the table name, with partition key running. So I'll get the feature details along with the voucher details. Suppose if I want to query with feature records or the feature ID, I can take a feature ID here and I can query on the GSI. So this will give me the feature details, and along with feature details, I'll also get the what you call the voucher ID. So this is like how do you query with SQL? Similarly, you can query in this pattern, which is called the adjacency list pattern. I hope you find this video useful. You can go through the code here in this Spring Boot project. I will be sharing this in the description as I already mentioned earlier. Thank you guys for watching the video.